All right, people, man. This your boy Z the Real here, and I never thought I had to do this, but this is the final straw, man. I'm not finna tolerate Hubbard no more. I'm gonna show you just how racist this dude is, because I told you this guy's Gematria system he basically created, right? As much as he hate the Jews, he's using their own system, right, to basically create his own religion, because that's what he's doing. He's doing right. He created his own religion to let you know that try to tell you that this is the truth, right, which is wrong. I'm gonna give you the definition pretty soon. I'm gonna show you somebody who actually exposed this on the Gematria and broke it down. But I'm gonna show you just how effed up Zachary K Hubbard is. And I warned y'all before. In the last 3 years, I warned y'all about Hubbard, right? Now the only good thing about RFG the Chosen One, he also exposed Hubbard's racism. He exposed his fan base for being also racist, right? Who don't like black folks, right? But I'm gonna show you just how effed up this man is, right? This man has no respect for these black athletes at all, right? None. Because the only thing Scott Van Pepska, this is the only script you created, right? These athletes create their own script, all right? That means they follow the script. Their script is their game plan. That's the only script that's really in games, their own game plan, their own playbooks, right? They're following their own narratives by trying to win for themselves. Everybody all want the same thing. There's only going to be one winner. But this guy has no respect. So now you black folks, right? Let me show you just how evil and messed up this guy is, right? I want you to pay attention, and I'm going to comment, but I'm going to show you just how effed up this guy is, right? And again, the stuff he's saying about Kobe Bryant right now is really absurd, right? It's really stupid, man, right? Because for those of y'all don't know, before I continue, man, there's an ongoing investigation right now. The FBI, right? The detectives, the police, the LA County Sheriff Department, the NSTB, including the Los Angeles Lakers organization, they're serious right now. They're trying to get down to the bottom of why he died, right? Y'all need to leave this conspiracy theory out of it, because this man was a human being. Y'all can't just say because people are on camera they're evil. That's a wicked way of looking at things. Everything don't come down to no conspiracy theory. All right. So just I want you to pay very close attention.
Today was also the anniversary of the death of Jackie Robinson, number 42. He died October 24th in history. Remember, the name Jackie equals 42, like slavery, like brothers, like February, as in Black History Month, he wore 42. The word nigger equals 42.
Now, you heard what he just said, right? He basically just said Jackie Robinson is a nigger. Then we just said, right, let's rewind that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Let's rewind that, man, because black folks, you need to understand what you're dealing with here, man. I told you that in my last video. People like Hubbard don't give a damn about you. He don't. Let's rewind that back.
Number 42. He died October 24th in history. Remember, the name Jackie equals 42, like slavery, like brothers, like February, as in Black History Month, he wore 42. The word nigger equals 42.
Now, that's a lie, right? I told you, that's a system he created. 42, I can guarantee you in Gematria, it probably don't equal that. And even then, man, why that has to equal the word nigger? This man just disrespected black folks' history, man. Everything we did. That man just now came against everything Jackie Robinson ever tried to do for black folks. His whole accomplishment, man, everything he did to break into baseball, he just disrespected. What does that tell y'all, black folks who subscribe to his channel? This man ain't truth at all, man. He's a freaking fake. This is a man who gets every prediction wrong in every season. I told y'all, man, this is the same man who said Kevin Durant faked his own injury, right? When his prediction loses, he's going to say these athletes faking their own injuries, man. It's stupid, man. I can't go along with it no more, man. Hubbard needs to be stopped now. He needs to be checked. I'm serious, man. This dude is just pushing our buttons. I told y'all, man, y'all need to leave this man alone.
And not coincidentally, the name Martin 42.
Now, that's Martin Luther King he talking about, right?
The sitcom Martin, he lives in apartment number.
Again, now he's talking about Martin Lawrence's show, right? Now look at this. It's all he's associated with his system.
42. Malcolm X 42.
Yeah, now it's attack on the Nation of Islam. Okay, see, Hubbard is literally instigating some stuff, man. I told you, this man got a secret agenda, right? You listening to an antichrist. This dude don't like black folks at all. He don't like our talent. He don't like how good we really are. We just can't never be great. Y'all heard what Tyler, the Creator, said in the Grammys, right? They use the word urban as a way to try to categorize and define us. We can't just be in the pop category, right? They got to label us. Y'all need to see what y'all dealing with here, man.
Number stamped all on Black history. Speaking of L.A., Rodney King, born on April 2nd, you know?
But what happened to Rodney King, again, it was really screwed up, man. Why would you even talk about that? Why would you even fix your lip to even say that? Okay? Look again, look who he all basically named. Martin Lawrence, Rodney King, right? Malcolm X, which again, you need to leave that alone, man. That dude is literally, again, man. And then you talk about Jackie Robinson. Those are all people who literally had an impact in black history that tried to change things, man. What happened to Rodney King, again, man, these officers are still doing that to this day. That still ain't changed. And I don't see Hubbard doing anything about it, right? Notice, man, when these officers is whooping and beating these black folks down, right? The stuff that Kaepernick protested about, right? Which I told you I support. I never support Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying, trying to go against the NFL for not getting a contract, but him stepping up, him protesting, I support that, right? But again, man, I'm just trying to show y'all something. These people like Hubbard don't have your best interests at heart, folks. He's using this for his own agenda, right? He's using you to get clout and get views, right? Like he talks about Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson wouldn't be seen fooling around with this clown.
L.A. Rodney King beating, L.A. riots. Also today, it is the 88-year anniversary of the collapse of Wall Street. Why is that interesting? The Dodgers haven't been in the World Series since '88.
The Dodgers ain't been in the World Series because of management change. We just ain't had them players no more. That's why. Even this the last 3 years, I'm not giving Dodgers no excuses, man. We choked, right? Kershaw just ain't what we thought he was. This man cannot handle pressure at all. I'm just being serious, man. He choked, right? We got the wrong person at coach that we need change, man. That guy needs to get fired. I'm sorry, man. I can't make no excuses. The Astros, that went to a game 7, and against the Red Sox, we got worn out. That went to 18 innings. They can't handle it. The Red Sox wanted it more, okay? They ain't had this Gematria stuff ain't got nothing to do with it. Hubbard just using his Gematria as a way to talk against black folks. I'm telling you that now, man. He don't respect these black athletes at all because he don't never talk about his own kind in the same way. If this man had a relative that's playing these professional sports, he'll never put his own family in blast like that, right? Let alone using no Gematria system that he created.
California and Gematria equals 88. So does Trump, the man who ran on building a wall, who was announced as the 45th president-elect on the anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall. He had his GOP convention in Cleveland and Quicken Loans Arena. Quicken, from the time of the selection up until the president, continues to run that ad of Humpty Dumpty falling off his wall. Wall Street, New York. Dodgers used to be from New York.
True, they used to be from New York, but that's where Jackie Robinson made his history in Brooklyn. Okay? Again, man, Hubbard has no respect for black history at all. I'm telling y'all now, man, y'all need to stop fooling around with these people, man. This is why black folks and white folks still hate each other. This is why my people ain't going to never forgive these Caucasians. This hate is going to continue, right? It's never going to change, man. It's just not. And it's people like Hubbard that instigate these things. I'm telling you right now, man, Hubbard got his own agenda. I believe Hubbard actually knows what he's doing, man. I'm telling you that now, man. He wants to be a god. This guy is like this guy's basically a warlock, right? I'm going to tell you more about that later on in the video. This man wants black folks he want to act like he care about black folks, but then talk about their own athletes that worked hard to get to where they at. Like this guy here. This guy worked extremely hard, man. It wasn't easy for him at all. Man, Hubbard act like these black folks ain't never had to earn everything they had. It wasn't nothing given to us at all. Things was against us since day one since we've been in this country, right? We were slaves brought here out of our country, sold out of our own land, right? Brought here, we was beaten, all these things, right? And people like Oprah Winfrey, Jay-Z, right? Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? Others, you know what I'm saying, that worked hard, right? And I'm talking about the Jamie Foxxes, right? The Denzel Washingtons, right? The Maya Angelou's, the Muhammad Ali's who worked hard and grind to give their family and black folks a future, man. That's the same way Obama did, right? This guy's still not thankful at all. He doesn't care about none of that. None of that stuff matters. Hubbard only cares about himself, right? He wants to be right all the freaking time. This dude is saying some absurd stuff. And shouts out to Larry Wannabe, Watanabe. This guy here, again, man, shouts out to him because he's exposing this stuff. All right, this is his YouTube video, but again, I'm using this as an example because Hubbard is, again, man, you need to know what you're fooling with here, man. This is somebody who wants to be a god, okay? This guy wants to create his own philosophy, but at the same time, too, discredit black folks.
The script's more than baseball. It's more than sports, you know? It's the controlled fake economy that controls us. Even though the economy's fake,
Now you would. It's crazy how he says that, right? But like, it's not controlling Hubbard at all, man. Hubbard is a Caucasian, right? He's not getting affected by this, right? Hubbard don't speak for everybody. He don't speak for the hood at all. You don't speak for the hood of people who growing up, you know what I'm saying, without no mother or father, right? They pops is locked up in jail, right? And they're being exposed to all the sex, money, and drugs, and they ain't hardly got no they in low income housing, right? They can't get no help at all, right? They family got to struggle to feed them. They got to try to rely on the hood to take care of them. Hubbard's not speaking for everybody. He don't speak for all of us. He don't speak for the black community at all. He has no respect for us at all. He don't, man. Don't y'all get this now? Right? And again, I'm just addressing the black people on Hubbard's channel that's been following him, right? I gotta show you this now because I'm getting sick and tired of it, man. It's disrespectful. For real, he gives us no credit at all.
And our dollar bills are nothing but monopoly money based in nothing because all the gold's been stolen. It still controls us. This crazy weather has a real impact on our lives. It's time to put down the rigged sports game. It's time to spread.
Again, these games are not rigged if your favorite team that you cheering for wins, right? The game is only rigged when people's team loses because they need to find an excuse why certain players on the team lost. Again, like I said, when the Dodgers lost that World Series to the Astros, I held them accountable themselves because they're the ones who got to win the game, right? You can't blame it on management. You can't blame it on the NLB organization, right? They're the ones down here who's swinging the bat and throwing the baseball and got to catch it, right? It's their fault. It's their fault they lost. Kershaw and every other Dodger, it's their fault we have not won a World Series yet. In the last 2-3 years we've been there, right? Last year, we got put out by the Nationals, but they're just a better team. Nationals been solid that whole season.
The knowledge. It's time to put an end to the you-know-whos. There's one of them on the left of the TV screen. If there's a script, man, fuck that guy. All these Jews on TV, we got to wake up.
Now, you heard what he just said, right? This man ain't even Jewish. Scott Van Pelt. Van Pelt is not even a Jewish last name, man. That's more of a Canadian name, a Russian name, right? This guy ain't did nothing to you at all, right? Now, it's crazy how you talk about Jews, but then look how many Jewish synagogues got shut up in the last 2 years, right? The one in Pittsburgh, right? That man came in and killed them people, right? He shot them people and they did nothing to him at all. They were just minding their own business and they had to die, right? It's real sad, right? And then look at this. Look at all these videos about Kobe Bryant, right? This man ain't been dead a whole week yet, and yet he talking about Kobe and LeBron. I told you, LeBron ain't had nothing to do with this death, man. Y'all need to stop putting that on LeBron. I'm serious, man. LeBron is a 4-time MVP, man. This man has been in the finals 8 years in a row. Why does he need somebody to kill Kobe and a sacrifice for him to be great? The Lakers have been leading the Western Conference since the second week of September of the NBA season, right? Him and Anthony Davis, like Tim Duncan and David Robinson. They don't need nobody else. They don't need you to script a game for them to win. They already that good. They've been good since they were children, right? Look, he put this man's daughter on here, right? This is sad. That's a 13-year-old girl, man. I told you, this family came in grief and peace, man. Vanessa is literally hurting right now, and he don't care. He really don't. This is Hubbard who don't give a damn about you, black folks. When you're going to wake up and realize that, right? Kobe Bryant didn't look at none of this Gematria stuff. He didn't have to, man. He's a black mamba. Kobe Bryant could drop 81 without no scripted. He don't need the referees to rig nothing. He's just that good of a player, man. And the sad thing about LeBron and Kobe, the media always wants to compare these guys. Oh, LeBron better than Kobe, and this and that. And you need to leave these guys alone, man. These guys were great individually. Okay? Stop comparing Kobe and LeBron, man. I'm sick of that. Right? But no, since Kobe's dead, now they want to act like they want to respect Kobe, right? When Kobe's alive, you didn't care about him that much at all. You kept trying to put LeBron over Kobe. They didn't want to give Kobe respect. Now that he's dead, watch how many media going to change their mind now. Right? Just like Skip Bayless. Right? I told y'all, man, this thing is absurd, man. This is evil, man. This is wicked. Now I'm finna show you this lady here, right? Now this lady is going to break it down. This is transformed by his Truth channel. What's what she tells you about Gematria? She's going to tell you the definition. She's going to break all of this down.
Gematria, the definition. This is from the free dictionary online. And it says Gematria, a numerological system used in Kabbalah and other forms of Jewish mysticism that assigns...
Now, remember, they said Jewish mysticism, right? Now, you can research all this for yourself. You can look all this up, right? Okay, this woman's not lying. I looked this up myself, man. See, Hubbard, no one see Hubbard just talked about the Jews. He called Scott Van Ant, we got to get rid of the you-know-who's, right? He talked about Jews, yet he's using their system. When he himself could be an actual Jew, right? He's not going to tell you that. He's not going to announce that, but it is. People have already exposed his real last name, which is Greenblatt. Greenblatt is a Jewish name. He only uses Hubbard because in Gematria, Hubbard's the highest name in Gematria. I tell you, he wants to be a god, right? But let's let this woman continue.
Numerical values to words based on the fixed numerical values of the letters. Okay, 2 things wrong with that sentence. Can anybody tell me? That's funny. Kabbalah is a problem, and so is mysticism. Those 2 words are not synonymous with truth. So
now you see what you said, right? They're not synonymous with truth.
So let's go on to see as a noun. Well, that was as a noun too. What it means is as another noun. Gematria is a system of assigning numerical values to the letters of the Hebrew alphabet, especially when used by Kabbalists to interpret the Hebrew scriptures.
Now, for you Christian people, you ain't got no business looking at stuff like that, right? I told you on my other video, when you calculate numbers like that, you calculate numbers and you trying to tie it into somebody's death and saying it's a sacrifice, and you trying to say it's the reason why a certain team, like let's say the Lakers or the Patriots or the Eagles win, then you're doing witchcraft right then and there because you're trying to cast a spell. And then you got people that's trying to gamble on it at the exact same time. So you put money into this stuff. So how can an organization like the NFL and NBA be evil when you got people gambling and putting money in Vegas to try to get money from it and hustle the system, right? You basically you just as evil as the people you're accusing, right? But again, yeah, y'all gotta understand psychology right now. Psychology. See, Hubbard thinks that black folks are just stupid. They don't know who they are. Hubbard don't expect you to know who you are, right? Notice that man trying to say, "Oh, it's the dollar, this and that," but his people ain't never suffered like that. You got black folks out here that's suffering. They've been in low income household. They've been poor, man. They've had to rely on crime just to make it. He don't understand that. It's hundreds and thousands of black folks who went to jail because, again, they were not had the proper training. Nobody really guided them or nothing like that. See, Hubbard probably had all his family, right? He had his family around. His family never struggled like these black folks have. Y'all need to understand what you're looking at.
Okay. And then down below is another noun definition, a Kabbalistic system of interpretation of the scriptures by substituting for a particular word another word whose letters give the same numerical sum.
So this is why you keep coming up with that calculator, right? You're trying to determine outcomes with those numbers. Like they'll bring up 33. Yeah, the Masons use 33, but I told y'all before the truth about Freemasonry, right? Freemasons ain't evil at all. I never spoken to not one Freemason that was doing wicked. The Freemasons I ever came across, and I've been invited to an event, right? I've even got invited to a lodge. They not doing none of this sacrificial satanic stuff. They have nothing to do with that at all. Okay? If you want to find out what's really going on with Freemasonry, you need to go talk to them yourself.
All right. Here's another definition: a magico-philosophical science of numbers found in the Kabbalah and based on the 22 letters of the Hebrew alphabet. Okay, so that's not good. Those words, Kabbalah and mysticism and other things, are things that we should run the other way from. Okay, so I'm going to give you Wikipedia's definition of practical Kabbalah. Okay, and
you now see what she told you, right? We should run away from them. Again, man. Y'all need to stop. You need to know what y'all looking at, because this is the problem, man. People look at things, they don't do their own research. I told you this is how G. Craig Lewis got people under his little spell, right? Right. Some of these so-called false prophets like Hubbard, they tell you things because they make it seem like it's true, right? But they know some of these people that's listening to him ain't gonna go back and backtrack and research what he telling you. The ones who've all exposed Hubbard like I've done, and there's been many other YouTubers who've put Hubbard on blast. I ain't the only one, man. Like Urban Disciples, Futures of Sports, there's been a number of YouTubers, right, who backtrack and saw that Hubbard's talking full of crap. It's just the ones who subscribe who still lost, right? That they tell people like me to wake up. No, I've been on to his game already, right? He can't fool me like he fooled you, who subscribed to him.
And we'll see how this lines up with truth. So practical Kabbalah in historical Judaism is a branch of the Jewish mystical tradition.
No, she said Jewish mystical tradition, right? So again, what does that make Hubbard then? If Hubbard is talking about Scott Van Pelt, we need to get rid of them. Yeah, he's using Gematria, which is the Jewish system. Then does that make him a Jew? Come on now, man. I mean, it appears like a Jew to me, right? This man hates Jews so much, but yeah, he's using what they've been doing for centuries, right? This woman just told you the definition, right? It's a Jewish system. So what does that make Hubbard then? Okay. Again, folks that's listening to him all the time, black folks, ask yourself, what is Hubbard in? Wouldn't that make Hubbard a Jew?
That concerns the use of magic. It was
now most of y'all say that magic evil. You better look at what she's saying.
Considered permitted white magic by its practitioners, reserved for the elite who could separate its spiritual source from Cliffoth realms of evil if performed under circumstances that were holy and pure. What a lie. Satan doesn't care if you call it white or black or purple magic as long as you're doing it, because he knows that you will open your life up to demonic harassment and strongholds.
So basically, man, what she trying to tell y'all is, man, y'all, again, man, that stuff is evil. When you use magic to try to talk about somebody's being a sacrifice, right? Using these numbers to try to calculate when they were born and try and line up what's going on in the future, man, you might as well be using witchcraft. Okay? I told y'all before, right? I told you earlier in the video, right? And I call Zachary K Hubbard a warlock. That's what the hell he is, right? This man ain't fooling nobody, man. He really ain't. I told you, this dude is an antichrist, man. He's the example of it. Because he's telling people what he thinks is true, right, what's right, but yet he's insulting a certain race of people, man, a certain demographic of people. Like in this video here, right? This man straight said 42 equals slavery, it equals the word nigger, Jackie Robinson, all of that, right? Malcolm X, he just said all that, right? Which is all fake, man, all false. It's a system that he created. So Zachary K Hubbard feels he's above the law, he's above everything, right? Again, black folks, you need to stop listening to him. I'm dead serious, man. Stay away from this channel. This Gematria effect, stay away from all of this stuff, man. Look how you talking about Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson will be caught seen with this clown, dude. Stay away from this dude here, man. This dude is evil, man. He's wicked. And then he wants you to give money to him, right? Because I know he's trying to run for president. I will never, ever vote for Hubbard at all. If Hubbard becomes president, I know for a fact, man, the end times is here. I'll tell you, man, he got a certain agenda he wants to push, man. I'm telling you that now, dude. He ain't fooling me, man. I told you, this guy is almost no different than Jim Jones, right? He's like these people who form these cults. He's just like them. I'm telling you now, he's a lot of crazy in the head people, man. Hubbard is somebody who needs a lot of help. This man needs to get hands laid on him and on the altar. He's full of demons. Because how could y'all listen to somebody, right, who puts all these numbers, right, in the terms of outcome, says the game is scripted, but yet he discredits black folks? Like he brought up Rodney King. Why would you even say that? Again, man, we're right having Rodney King. Again, I don't wish that on nobody, man. These officers just beat him down with their flashlights. He had no chance. Rodney King was innocent, man. You seen what happened, right? When that happened to Rodney King, what did people back in 92 did? They riot. They all took to the streets and started destroying things, right? See, Hubbard don't care about neither one of y'all. He don't care about black folks. You need to stop listening to him. But again, let's rewind that back again, right?
Who use these games to distract the manpower from the tyranny going on, they are in control of the weather, you know? They're spraying the skies. They're using all sorts of technology.
It's crazy how he knows all this stuff, right? But yeah, you using a system, right? For your own game. You trying to write your own script. I'll tell you, man, the only script that runs is the one that Hubbard is creating for himself. But yeah, he wondering why this dude fails every single year, right? And he got people losing their money. See, the reason why I'm doing this video, folks, is y'all deserve an explanation why you keep losing and failing predictions. Listen behind this clown, dude. Do not listen to Hubbard when it comes to predictions. Make your own predictions. Stop listening to somebody like Hubbard who don't actually watch these games.
Temperature 103 degrees, October 24th. Today was also the anniversary of the death of Jackie Robinson,
Again, so you talking about Jackie Robinson's death, right? Look at he's using these numbers, what she been told you, right?
42. He died October 24th in history. Remember, the name Jackie equals 42, like slavery, like brothers, like February, as in Black History Month, he wore 42. The word nigger equals 42, and not coincidentally, the name Martin 42. The sitcom Martin, he lives in apartment number 42. Malcolm X 42. Number stamped all on Black history. Speaking of LA, Rodney King, born on April 2nd, you know?
Now, I'm just letting you know this right now, man. With Nipsey and Kobe Bryant dying, man, these black folks ain't gonna take it no more. I'm just telling you that now. I'm warning y'all ahead of time. So to the non-black folks that's watching the video, I need to be careful what you say, man, because people ain't finna be taking this no more, man. What Hubbard is saying right now can actually cause a freaking rumble. I'm telling you that now, man. That could cause a war. You see what Dylan Roof did, right? Dylan Roof went inside that church and killed them people, man. And Dylan Roof said that out of his own mouth, I don't like black people. I'm trying to start a war. Dylan Roof did that hoping that black folks can retaliate on his people, and his people can draw back now on their guns and use it against him, right? The man in that Texas church, right, that got apprehended in that church, who did he shoot first? A brother in that suit holding that Bible. That man shot that man shot that brother right in the head, and he died, right? Until he was brought down by that old man, right? That security guard. I'm telling you what's going on, man. This is not fooling nobody, man. Hubbard don't know. Hubbard need to be careful, man. I'm telling you now, this guy needs to be reported. This guy needs to be G-checked, man. You can't keep getting away with this type of stuff. This is wrong, man. Hubbard just blatantly said the word nigger. Now, any Caucasian, any white person, I'm not saying all white people are racist. Again, man, it's just people like Hubbard who are ignorant. Now, this man basically said the word nigger equals 42, right? That should tell you that he created that system. And there's the people who subscribe to Hubbard think the same way. So black people, and you know what I'm saying, if you subscribe to Hubbard, that should tell you how much you hate your own race. Okay? See, y'all can't talk that pro-black stuff and follow Hubbard's channel. Hubbard wants you to hate your own people. I'm just telling you that now, man. He'll never want you to give these black folks like Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, right? All these black athletes, such as this baseball player here, credit for how hard they had to work. I told you, nothing in this country was given to us. Black folks had to struggle for everything we did. James Brown even said I had to work that much harder to get to where I was before he died. I told you about John Witherspoon, man. These people worked hard, man. The Richard Pryors, right? The Samuel L. Jacksons. Even Jay-Z, right, coming off the Mossy Projects. Even Lil Wayne coming off Holly Grove. They come from places where black folks weren't even projected to, wouldn't even believe to be making to C-18, man. They done lost a lot of their friends gone early to the streets. People like Meek Mill, man, they had to rely on that street life to survive, man. Was there nothing given to them, man? People like Hubbard didn't help them at all, man. Let's just be honest, man. And you need to stop that nonsense, man. For real. But folks, that's why I'm doing this video, man, because I have to let y'all know right now what it is and what's going on, man. You need to leave this man alone. For Hubbard to say 42 equals the word nigger, then put in the same sentence as Rodney King, right? Martin Lawrence, right? Martin Show, right? And say Malcolm X and blatantly disrespect the Nation of Islam, which Hubbard don't realize what he doing, man. If the Nation of Islam finds out this video is around, dude, and they got this man Hubbard again, man, it's really bad, dude. Hubbard does not want Louis Farrakhan or anybody else from Nation of Islam coming after him. I'm telling you that now, man. Hubbard is making himself enemies he don't want. And I'm trying to avoid an actual riot. I'm trying to avoid a rumble right now, man. I'm telling you this now, man. This dude is out of control, right? That's why his other channel got shut down the first time. Because of these type of videos, man. But anyways, that's just it, folks, man. I gotta let y'all know. I gotta tell you the truth about Hubbard. This dude only uses black people for your sympathy and pain so he can get money from it, right? Because he don't expect you to do your own research and look at who he is. He wants you to hate yourself. That's what it's always been from the very beginning. Because people like Hubbard are jealous of our talents. They're jealous of our abilities. They're jealous of what we are and what we are in our tradition. They're jealous of our heritage. They don't like who we are because of our skin color, right? They let skin color define who we are. But in God's eyes, we all the same, right? But to Hubbard, that's not the case, right? Because any man like him, Caucasian man that will say the word nigger and use a number to try to justify why that's the meaning, he don't like you at all. Okay? Behind closed doors, Hubbard and his family don't like black folks. He is the result of how he was raised. Okay? I told you, this man is an antichrist. He wants to be a god. He's a warlock, right? He wants people to give money into him. He wants people to worship behind him. That's the movement he has. All right? Anyways, folks, that's the video, man. Again, man, stuff like this can't be tolerated. I'm going to stick up for my people. That's why I stick up for these athletes, because they innocent, man. These people are just trying to fulfill their dream and live out their goals. They ain't got nothing to do with what Hubbard's telling y'all. The stuff he said about Kobe Bryant is effed up, man. Okay? Leave that man Kobe Bryant alone, because not only Vanessa, but the families of them other families, right? Them 7 people that died, man. They lost. This is a very bad time for them. We gotta have respect for them people, man. Leave that conspiracy theory out of it, because behind closed doors, when the cameras are off, these athletes and these entertainers you see on TV, these regular human beings, they gotta live life like we gotta live. We gotta have some type of compassion, because we want somebody to feel sorry for us. And this is what I got to say about Hubbard. If your family died, your mom or pops died, or someone in your family died, is that a conspiracy theory? Or are you going to put numbers on that death? If anyone in his family died, he ain't going to put no numbers on them, but he going to do it to these black folks. I'm not having it no more. Anyways, man, y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.